Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. For the better part of the day, there are viral videos of an alleged helicopters getting in, landing and leaving the Nairobi Hospital. And if you look at many bloggers, if you look at Facebook and Twitter, these videos are really going viral. They're circulated all over. And I was trying to scrutinize some of these pictures and they look real, but when you scrutinize further, you may think that they are edited. And I want you to look at the pictures and tell me what you make out of the videos that you see. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what your take on this, but I was talking to someone that is telling me these are real pictures that were taken around that area. Now, what makes it strange is the fact that there is an alleged UDA helicopter, if you watched closely, and the helicopter that is leaving is not the one that has been shown landing, meaning that there were more than there were more than one chopper. And someone was asking on Twitter that is it normal? Because sometimes we could think that something is strange, yet it is a normal occurrence. For those who work in the hospital, so Nairobi Hospital itself, is it normal that helicopters, more than one, would be going out and landing at the same time? But then I listened and read comments from Kenyans, and ladies and gentlemen, we are living in precarious moments. The relationship between our politicians and the ordinary mwananchi is worse. It is growing from bad to worse, and soonest it is going to be worse. They are saying that maybe someone is dead, and if you read comments, they are even mentioning those who they feel should die. And I don't think we've reached that level where we wish our politicians death. And I was asking, why would you wish a fellow human being death? It's God who's got the right to do so. And someone is telling me they have killed our dreams by the bad policies that they make. They have abducted people. And that is why we also wish that they are dead. The other reason is there have been prophecies from, I don't know whether they are truthful men, I don't know whether they are truthful prophecies, that before certain dates we will lose a prominent person in the country. This even caught the eyes and the attention of our parliamentarians in parliament the day they were introducing the impeachment motion against Rigathi Gachagua. None other than Kimani Ichungwa himself reiterated that they fear, because it has been mentioned that bendera itapeperushwa nusu mlingoti, that we will fly our flag at half-mast because someone very prominent is about to leave us. Listen to Kimani Ichungwa.
Honorable Speaker, I want to beg that you take with a little more weight the issues raised by Honorable Junet and Honorable Farah Maalim, because, Honorable Speaker, we have seen it on social media. We have been told by certain quarters that before March of 2025, they say bendera itapepea mlingoti nusu. Honorable Speaker, these are weighty issues. And I hear what the Honorable Farah Maalim is saying on the security of the president.
And so you realize that we live in a country of fear. People just fear. And some are very happy that, yes, if it is someone who is a government official or a UDA official, it's strange that it has reached a point where the ordinary mwananchi wishes that someone would be dead. When you read some comment, they say that the members and the supporters of the broad-based government, all these things they talk about. But I want us to look at the other side of the coin, because it's a double-edged sword. The videos could be real, and if they are real, then they portray the anger that the ordinary Mwananchi has against the politicians, because they say politicians are also killing their dreams, killing them. They feel that we have a government and politicians who do not even listen to them. Now, even as we speak, there is a Kenyan, a youth who has been abducted, apparently because he had created a picture portraying the president lying in a coffin, and he was saying that this is what many Kenyans wish. Something of the kind that it didn't resonate well, I think, with the security apparatus, and they abducted him. The family is still appealing to the government that if at all, they were saying that he's a young man, maybe he got exuberant and maybe overexcited, and so he might have made some mistakes. They're appealing to the government that if at all he did something that did not go down well with the government, then it should be forgiven or arraigned in court. So there are a lot of things happening in the country. But I want us to look at the other side of the coin. The other side is, what if someone just decided to edit videos? What would come into someone's mind to just edit choppers, some landing and others leaving the Nairobi Hospital, one of the very biggest hospitals? UDA is the president's party. And so the person who's editing this wants to show that someone very close to the president is hospitalized. Others were saying that soon we will hear some news from Lee Funeral Home. And so this person wants to portray the feelings that people have against the UDA government, that they would even wish that some prominent people from the UDA is facing predicaments to the level of being sick or even to die. One thing we should know is that if the president was sick, he wouldn't be carried in a UDA chopper. I think that is something that we need to clarify. There is the KDF chopper that is responsible of handling the president, and I don't think they would even allow anyone to screenshot or to take photos or videos of what is happening around the president. I think the last time we checked, the president is okay. So we need to clarify that. But why would people even be portraying a situation where someone is sick? Just like I said, the government should move with speed to ensure that they restore the trust between Kenyans and the politician. Because Kenyans feel that the politicians are lying so much to us. The politicians are selfish. They think of themselves. They pass policies that do not help us. If you remember how they rushed to pass the Finance Bill 2024, that was the reason behind Gen Z's protest. When Gen Z said, enough, it is enough, we are not going to allow this, it led to abductions and killings. I keep on mentioning this because many a times when I sit down thoughtful and I'm just wondering, why would God bestow on you a sacred responsibility of representing your people, and you are managed, paid by taxpayers' money, then you betray them? Betraying us would simply mean that you pass laws that only benefit sometimes the executive, that when Ruto says something, then you will ignore what we have told you during public participation, and you go about or do it the way the executive wants it. And that has bothered me. It has bothered me so much that I feel that, what if the parliamentarians had just told William Ruto, please, let us relook into this Finance Bill 2024. Kenyans don't want it. Can you imagine how the amount of damage we would have saved? We wouldn't have lost lives. People like Denzel. We wouldn't have lost lives. People wouldn't have been abducted. We wouldn't have seen people going to parliament. We wouldn't have seen people going to burn politicians' homes. We wouldn't have reached a situation where Rigathi Gachagua is being accused of infiltrating Gen Z's protest, because According to William Ruto himself, Gen Zs went to the streets on a good mission to protest against the Finance Bill 2024 and to force the government to listen to them. Then other people, unscrupulous people, joined them in a bid to topple the government. But all this started because we have parliamentarians who do not listen to us. It pains me that there is a father or a mother somewhere who has lost a child. Why? Because our leaders, our politicians, recklessly, against the chagrin and the wishes and the advice of Kenyans, decided to pass this. And this is what is happening. We continue to see politicians who do not care about us. And that is why you see people could imagine that someone is being landing in Nairobi Hospital, someone is dead. And when you look at it very, very critically, the reason why people wish that these politicians are no more is because it is like they are not there in the first place. We pay them handsomely, but they don't represent us well. I don't know. What do you think about the choppers? Are they created? Are they edited? Or are they real? If they are real, then what could be happening in Nairobi Hospital? And if they are edited, what is in the mind of the person who is editing this? What just came to his mind, or what does he want to achieve? It's been going viral, and I thought we should look at it. Please share with me your opinion about this on the comment section. If you've watched to this end, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you to all our returning subscribers. Bye bye.